Sakshi Modi, your host for Rotaract's most influential 3.0. Today we have with us a person who is the most influential person in RID 3140, being the president of Rotaract Club of Churchgate in the year 13-14, IPP and the ZRR for Zone 1A in the year 13-14, became the editor-in-chief, mentor, along with being the district PIS director for Interact for the year 14-15, and now the sergeant at arms for the year 15-16. He is none other than the charming and the most influential person in RID 3140, Rotaractor Tabrez Mandviwala. Okay, this is what we know about you through your Rotaract portfolio. Now we would like to know your experiences of past and present throughout your journey.
Okay, so you mean to ask the Rotaract club, the club level experience or the district level of both?
Both.
So I started my journey with the Rotaract Club of India College, and I was the GB member in the year 2010. So that is how my Rotaract journey starts, and then I went on to become the PD, PR and TRS director in the year 2011-12 when I was PR director and get the membership drive and all that time. I was also the PD director in that year. In that year, I was also the presidential nominee for the Rotaract Club of India College, wherein I lost the elections by 1 vote, and then that is when the journey of the Rotaract Club of Churchgate started. So that is when I decided to, because my college was going to change, so my journey at RCNM was going to end there. So then I went on to revive the Rotaract Club of Churchgate, and being the revival president, it was not very easy but not very difficult. And then now I am here as the past president. Have served the Rotaract Club of Churchgate also as an international service director. So yeah, that's it. That's my past present in the Rotaract.
So what was your most treasured moment throughout your journey?
Most treasured, when you fill that form to enter Rotaract as a movement, which I did in 2010. I think that should be the most treasured memory, because that is when you decide to enter Rotaract. If you want to, really want to say the best movement that I have and I want to treasure, will be the revival installation of the Rotaract Club of Churchgate. And when I was being collared, I just want the clock to stop there, and that's it. So yeah, that is one thing that I would want to treasure.
So it's like you might be having loads of ideas in your mind regarding various projects. So how difficult was it to convince your colleagues to implement those ideas?
When you talk about ideas, when I was the director, whenever you're a director, you have your vertical head like the vice president and all. And being very, very new to Rotaract, and those guys are very experienced, they kind of, don't take our ideas and they have their own ideas. But that was when I was in RC Hinduja, when not many ideas make it to being a project. But then when I was in RC, when we revived RC Churchgate, it was more of like a one voice, and those other people sitting with me had to nod, maybe because it was the position of the president. And then as time passed, I've become the senior most member, and people don't try to, they think what I'm saying is right. So, but then still, when there are ideas now, when people are learning how and what Rotaract is, they're coming up with ideas, and when I find, what I'm saying is right, or when I think my idea is better than theirs, I explain to them, in a better way.
So that way.
They implement, or then I use the veto power of the past president and make them do it, so I order it. So that is how it goes. I don't know whether that answers your question or not. But then,
it is like, this kind of. Speaking of the rebirth of your club, like since when you're speaking, it was the most beautiful moment for you. So how did you bring it to life when it was going through its toughest time?
See, very honestly, for everybody out there, revival would be like, just getting the charter back from the Rotary, or, just starting it. You have your 20 people, that is the norm required to start a Rotaract club, and you start. But that is not how it was in the case of Rotaract in Chorke. We have an alumni database of 220 people, and out of which 10 past presidents were already on their way to revive Rotaract Club of Chorke, and they were looking for people, they were looking for youth. And if I would have been a month late, they would have been on their own membership drives into colleges. And mind you, our alumni database is so strong. Out of those 10 people, one is Vice President Market, which is the media company, which is the marketing company for Colgate. One is amongst the top 25 HR influencers in India. So those are all huge people, being president in 2001, 1998, 1999. So it was a very, very difficult task, because Rotaract Club of Chorke is one club which is one of the most glorious Rotaract clubs. So in the before it got shut, they said it's not just a club, it's an institution in itself. So Chorke was always like a district in itself, and it was so strong. So when I contacted this one person called Varun, who was the president here, 1999-2000. So that guy, he was 10 years since he left the Rotaract movement, and then there was a team of 7 past presidents of Rotaract of Chorke who wanted to revive Chorke at any cost. And there were many, but these 7 people made a panel of past presidents even before we were revived. And then when they met me, there was this one thing in their head that maybe because I've lost the elections in RC Hinduja, I want to become the president. So I was moreover being portrayed as the rebel, which I wasn't, because my journey at RC Hinduja was anyways over, because I was going to leave RC Hinduja, leave Hinduja college. So then it was, you won't believe, it was a process of 5 months. So we were a team of 5 people. None of us knew who will be the president, and then all of us were being trained and oriented. So how did they go? They gave us this huge bundles of files, which were the project reports that RC Chorke used to do. And trust me, RC Chorke at that point of time used to do 300 projects a year. Out of which, there were this crown winners and those best projects and all of that, and it was huge, like, we had to go through all the projects. So, by the time RC Chorke was revived, none of us felt that, we are from the revival club, or, we are from some other club, we've come to another club and revived it. We felt like you are from RC Chorke since the beginning, because we had read all the reports, and then you visualize how it used to be and all of it. It was amazing then. So, out of 5, all 5 of us were interviewed, and we were also asked about our plans for the year, and all of us were also asked whether, who do we want as the revival president. I was very, open. I said I want to become the president. And fortunately, those 4 people on the other side, even they said that they want me as their president. So that is how I became the president, the revival president.
Okay, why didn't you apply for DRR when there were so many rumors and people thought that you are going to?
See, again, I like to, repeat what I said. Always believe in what you see and not what you hear. But then, it was this year when I was eligible to contest for the post of the DRR. I think our district, we all know our district is going to break into 2, and it's going to be very, very early for anybody, So how do I put it for you? So whoever becomes the DRR has to give those 500 days as, as the DRR elect and the DRR to the Rotaract movement entirely, and should have the core team experience and all of it. And also, I don't want something like a DRR election or the contest for the DRR to become very dirty. I honestly wanted to, or I still want to become the DRR, but then it's not that that is what I want, and if I don't get it, I'll do something to myself, nothing like that. But then whenever there's something like a DRR, it's obviously a lot of responsibility. So when you think above yourself, the district needed somebody who has a lot of experience, say 10 years in the district, enough to build a district, enough to build a new district, which I personally thought that because it will be a very important juncture in my own career, like personally, I'll be just got done with masters or in the midst of masters and all of it. Also, it started getting very dirty. So when there are people who want to become the DRR, it's good. But then when we have people who want, who do anything to become the DRR, then it gets very dirty. So we needed somebody who's very experienced and enough to give a lot of time to Rotaract without letting anything else of his own personal life getting disturbed. So that is the only reason why I didn't apply for the post of DRR.
Okay, if it was not for Rotaract Club of Churchgate, what other club would you prefer?
Honestly, I don't think there could be any other club other than the Rotaract Club of Churchgate, obviously.
Okay. And your experience with Rotaract Club of NM College or your relationship with it?
Oh, it's been wonderful. Trust me, not because I am at the Rotaract's most influential of RCNM and I'm supposed to say good things about RCNM. But it takes back me to time when Hiloni was the president. Trust me, that one person, like you go back into his role and when he worked. Trust me, at the RRs when RCNM was ranked 2, if I'm not wrong, and Hiloni was the best president. I was sitting in the audience. I was the just announced revival president of the Rotaract Club of Churchgate, and I wanted to be there where Hiloni is. And I wanted Churchgate to be a club like RCNM because it's about growth. RCHR always been on the top. RCNM, it's about growth. So RCNM's grown in years, and year by year you have all those best people in the movement coming in from RCNM. It's been amazing. Trust me, it's been amazing. I don't miss any of your installation ceremonies. Whatever it is from RCNM, I make sure I'm there because it's RCNM.
Okay, so we have heard you do certain unethical things ethically. Is it right?
See, first of all, never believe anything that you've heard. Believe only the things that you've seen. But not unethical as such, but not how the things were supposed to be done. But then, when you are confident, you get things done in your own way. And I believe that one thing that I very strongly believe in is, if you can't convince them, confuse them. So that is how I get my work done, and ethical, unethical, I don't care as far as it's done.
Okay, so you might be getting various compliments and even getting criticized sometimes. So how do you take that on a personal front?
See, when you are in the real world and when you interact with a lot of people, there will be a lot of people who will love you and will compliment you. There will be another 50% of people, who will be in denial that they don't love you, they hate you. But then, deep within they love you, like they criticize you for your own good. Like, they keep criticizing because they want you to, not repeat your mistakes, not repeat things how, if they were not good enough. So, I believe that everybody loves you, but 50% of people, or more than half of the people will actually compliment you, and the other half will go like, they're still in denial, like, they love me, but then they don't But they deny the fact that they love me, so they criticize. But that is for my own good, obviously. Yeah, but then when I'm complimented, I say thank you. But when I'm criticized, I go like, fuck.
Okay. Okay. So moving on to the rapid fire round, I will tell you some words and you have to say instantly the next thing that comes to your mind now.
Okay.
So it's that. Okay. Retract.
One of the best phase of your life.
Your inspiration.
Inspiration in Rotaract, that is
Yeah.
Rotaract level of church.
Friendship.
Friendship, most important thing in my life.
Okay. Need of social media and retract.
Necessity, need of honor.
Love.
Mother.
In retract sense.
Love in Rotaract sense, the Rotaract love of church, 110%. There is nothing that I love more than the Rotaract love of church.
Retract's effect on you.
Magical, like it's changed the place.
And finally, any words of encouragement for your juniors?
Honestly, I think in today's time everybody is so smart, you don't have to tell them what to do. But still, we all have those grumpy old people who always have something to tell you. And I feel, even though I'm 20, I feel like, I'm the old guy in the Rotaract. So I'm just gonna tell you that, be it 2 years, 5 years, 6 months, 1 year in Rotaract, just enjoy to the fullest, because this time will never come back. Okay, so it's either now or never, because there's never a comeback to Rotaract. You stay here and you stay here at a stretch. So that's it. As far as you stay in Rotaract, enjoy it to the fullest.
Okay, so what's the experience with Rotaract's most influential?
This is going to be interesting because it started in the year 12-13, and then I think it started in the Kilon's year. That when Hiloni was the president that year, I had lost presidential elections, and down in life, want to leave Rotaract, never want to go back to Rotaract, and all of it. Then the videos started coming up, and trust me, the word, the tagline that the Rotaract's most influential, that is one thing that encouraged me, influenced me to get up, do something, and one day in your Rotaract career, feature on Rotaract's most influential and say that Rotaract's most influential, encouraged you to come back in Rotaract and do something.
Here you are.
So here I am.
Okay, thank you so much.
My pleasure.